Good morning, Smith Station. I'm Karen Van Cooley, and you're watching PNN. FFA began selling fruit yesterday. Our club will have a meeting today after school in room 304, and boys basketball tryouts are also today after school. If you haven't had your senior portraits taken with the school yet, today is the last day to set up an appointment if you'd like to be in the yearbook. Senior ID deposits, pictures, and texts are also due today. The first half of your senior portraits, which is $50, is due by October 15th. The Miss Panthers Pride Pageant is on November 4th. The register fee is $20 until October 30th, and after that is $25. Now here's Jesse Stillwell with your video games.
The Legend of Zelda is going for another game that breaks the traditional mold. The next game is one of the very few that isn't a dungeon crawler with puzzles and items. It's closer to the game Dynasty Warriors rather than any previous installment. That is, the game consists of fighting waves upon waves of enemies that lead up to a boss fight or stage completion. The playable fighters in the game include Link, Sheik, Zelda, Impa, as well as some antagonists from the games. The main story taking place is that a sorceress is trying to resurrect the ultimate evil by opening up portals to alternate dimensions and timelines. The heroes all team up and go to an area with an open portal to try and close it and prevent her from succeeding. The game also features a leveling system and the ability to swap out and customize equipment on all the characters. The game supports two-player co-op function, where one person uses the TV and the other uses the Wii U's gamepad. The game was released on September 26th. I'm Jesse Stillwell, and this has been PNN Video Games.
Here's Jared Brewer with your Invention Showcase of the Week.
Video games are the fastest growing form of entertainment in the world, growing over 200% in the last 4 years. The main cause of this growth is caused by advances in technology. One of the newer ideas brought to the video game industry is the Oculus Rift. The Oculus Rift is essentially a virtual reality headset that allows an accurate take on the game character's vision. This new gaming headset is powered by a Samsung Galaxy Note 3 tablet and runs on the latest Oculus operating system. At the moment, the Oculus Rift is only available on the PC. However, the creators are negotiating a deal on bringing the Oculus Rift to all Microsoft and Sony consoles. A deal is expected to be met by late December 2014 or early March 2015. The Oculus Rift is considered to be the future of entertainment and will expand into multiple fields of media. I'm Jared Brewer, and this has been this week's Invention Showcase, PNN.
Here's this week's talent broadcast with Laura Holmes.
Sleep. I cannot sleep. They're in my mind. Those things. They tear and they scratch and I feel the pain. I know they're there. I will not sleep. I can't. I feel their teeth upon me when I close my eyes and seek solace, but I only see pain. They seek to drain me of everything, and it is working. I cannot sleep. Hi, I'm Hunter Kaysen. It's been 2 years now since I've started amateur writing. Something that got me into writing was Graham McNeill and just reading a bunch of stories that were really interesting to me. Graham McNeill is certainly my idol. He writes in science fiction, but I like to write in horror. I'm not going to take my writing past anything amateur. It's not something I could probably get into easy or just a hobby and side project. There are a few places I do post my stories on the internet, just around. This has been Talent Broadcast.
Here's Katie Evans with a story on PNN's Troy trip.
Last week, PNN took a trip to Troy University for a journalism conference. There, they were named the best high school news program in the state of Alabama. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Lee and ask him about his thoughts on PNN this year. Here's what he had to say.
I'm very proud of my PNN students this year and the award that they won last week actually at Troy. The whole group has been just a big team effort this year. I've taken over from Mr. Ames this year, so one of our big goals this year was to make PNN the best it's ever been. I think that we are on our way to do that. I think that our kids have done a good job. We've got 5 producers throughout the 3 shows for PNN. All of our producers have been doing a great job of putting the shows together. We've got 3 anchors for our Wednesday, Thursday, Friday shows. I think by far these are the best anchors that PNN has ever had. And I would say that against any of the PNNs previously. So I'm really happy about the job they've done. Our reporters, our cameramen, our editors just do a great job on all of our stories, meeting deadlines, getting in on time. So I think that this award was very, very much deserved. Going to the 3 shows this year and make them a little shorter compared to last year, I think was a big plus as well. And I think we've got more views, and we're just trying. Our big goal in PNN is to represent Smith Station High School and get them the news and the activities and the announcements that they need to hear on a daily basis, so that they can stay up to date with what's going on around our school. So again, very proud of all my students. Congratulations again on your win last week, and look forward to the rest of the year and hope we just get better and better.
Congratulations to all the PNN members for your achievement. I'm Katie Evans, PNN.
Here's Madison Dixon with your weekend weather.
Tomorrow brings a high chance of rain and thunderstorms throughout the day, and temperatures will be in the mid-70s. If you plan on attending the football game tomorrow night, you might want to be sure to bring your rain jackets because there's a high chance of rain and temperatures will be in the low 70s. But don't let the rain bring you down because Saturday's temperatures are expected to be in the mid-70s. It'll be a perfect day to watch sports or be outside. Sunday, temperatures will be in the high 60s. It will be a clear and sunny day, but going into the night, temperatures will decrease to the 50s. This has been Madison Dixon with your weekend weather.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our website for a list of our announcements and some scholarships. Have a great day, Smith Station.